Have you ever stopped to think what rejection can really teach? While many see it as a sign of failure, the truth is that this painful feeling may be the key to opening doors you never imagined. Prepare to discover how to turn rejection into a springboard for success. What we will explore here is the power of accepting fate. If you feel ignored or undervalued, it may be time to change your perspective. In this video, we'll reveal valuable lessons to turn rejection into a positive force, as well as practical strategies you can apply in your day-to-day life. But before we start, don't forget to enjoy the video, sign up for more inspirational content, and activate notifications so that more people can access these tips. Now get ready to discover how to turn failures into achievements. If life seems to ignore you, don't let it bring you down. Show that you are stronger. Ignoring those who neglect you is not a sign of weakness, but a proof that you value yourself. Imagine someone who does not give you due importance. The mistake is of the person, not yours. And by not reacting impulsively, you show that you deserve more. But how to do this without becoming bitter? The secret is to focus on yourself, your projects, and your happiness. Do things that give you pleasure, like reading, playing sports, learning something new, or spending time with someone who really appreciates you. This is not about revenge, but about redirecting your energy to something positive. Yes, rejection hurts, but instead of clinging to this pain, use it as fuel for growth. Strengthen your confidence and do not let the indifference of others affect you. It is not enough to just overcome rejection. You must flourish in spite of it. This way, you prove to be emotionally mature and strong inside. Remember, your value does not depend on the recognition of others. Be true to yourself and let your actions speak for you. When we face rejection, it is easy to be overcome by emotions, but the Stoic philosophy teaches us a different approach. Instead of reacting with frustration or sadness, remain calm. Stoicism, a wisdom as relevant today as in ancient Greece, advises us to respond calmly and thoughtfully. This does not mean hiding your feelings, but rather not letting them dominate you. If you are ignored, stop for a moment and reflect. Instead of reacting in the heat of emotion, ask yourself why this situation bothers you so much. Often, our response to rejection is more related to our own insecurities than to the rejection itself. Take a deep breath and remember, this moment does not define who you are. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our behavior and reactions rather than being stuck in the actions of others. Be kind and polite. If you want to communicate, do it sincerely without expecting anything in return. This does not mean being passive, but rather taking control of your emotions, understanding that your value does not depend on the approval of others. The real power is in how you react, not how others treat you. By controlling your emotions in the face of rejection, you learn to face challenging situations and grow with them. You find that your inner peace does not depend on how others see you. This is the way to a solid self-confidence where you value yourself independently. And you know what else? This trust naturally attracts others who are inspired by those who are confident and do not be shaken by the indifference of others. You not only overcome rejection, you thrive on it. Become someone capable of turning this experience into an opportunity for personal growth. This is the true essence of the Stoic voice. Remove negativity from the mind. In the face of rejection, learning to detach is a valuable tool. It is not about ignoring or erasing the pain, but rather about turning the situation into something positive. The first step is to accept rejection and feel the impact it has on you. But remember, don't let these feelings dominate your thoughts. Imagine yourself as an experienced sailor who uses the waves to move forward rather than letting himself sink by them. Changing the way you see rejection can be essential. Instead of seeing it as the end of a path, Think of it as a redirection, a chance to explore new opportunities. Engaging in activities that feed your mind is an excellent way to deal with these moments. Reading books that challenge your way of thinking, playing sports to overcome your own limits, or dedicating yourself to projects that offer a new perspective are ways to grow in the face of adversity. It is also important to be surrounded by people who bring good influences, support, and motivate you. Share your goals with these people and listen to their goals. Together, everyone can grow. Finally, it is crucial to remember that rejection does not define its value. In reality, it can be an opportunity to rediscover who you are and how you can improve. By adopting this perspective, what initially seemed a painful rejection may prove to be an indicator for a more promising path. When you face rejection, whether it's a meeting, promotion, or any other context, take a moment to reflect. Instead of victimizing yourself, use this energy for something constructive. Dedicate yourself to a project that highlights your skills or take the initiative in something new. Your value does not depend on the attention of others. Each rejection is an opportunity for you to show your abilities. Remember, when one door closes, another opens. Rejection is not a judgment on who you are, but rather a chance to direct your efforts towards something that is more in line with your passions and abilities. If something didn't go as expected, maybe it's because something even better is waiting for you. Use rejection as a time to reassess your strengths and adjust your path. Each failure is a preparation for you to jump even higher. Don't hide your disappointment, but accept it and move on with dignity. Stoicism teaches us to control our actions and reactions, especially in moments of rejection. It is essential to develop empathy with yourself and others, understanding that often those who reject us may be dealing with their own problems. The lesson we take from these experiences is similar to that of the phoenix who rises from the ashes. Use rejection as an opportunity to become stronger and wiser. Rejection is not the end, but rather a turning point that can lead you to be the best version of yourself. Face it with wisdom and energy and see how this can become a powerful ally. I would like to share a personal experience with you. Faced with the professional rejection that I experienced, instead of letting me down, I channeled my efforts into a personal project. It was not a search for pride, but rather to find meaning and practice something that was in line with my convictions. This project, which started in a modest way, has become a source of reflection. And this project is actually this YouTube channel for Stoic Wisdom. It has become a space for sharing and learning. I would like to express my deep gratitude for your presence. Now let's talk about a Stoic approach to rejection. When you are ignored or refused, it can be very tempting to react immediately. However, a powerful way to deal with this is to opt for silence. This silence is not a game or a tactic to manipulate the other, but rather a way to regain your personal power. Not texting or making calls gives you the chance to step back, and that pause is for you, not the other. It helps you reorient your mind, remembering that its value is not tied to the approval of others. This silence is an active and considered action. It is not simply waiting, but a moment of reflection and growth. It's an opportunity to reconnect with your goals, your passions, your life. It works like a restart button, bringing clarity and strength. This period of silence is not an act of coldness, but a healthy limit to protect your mental well-being. Shows that you respect yourself enough not to be desperately seeking someone else's attention. This mentality, in addition to being in tune with Stoicism, is liberating. It demonstrates a strong self-esteem and confidence. In a world where quick responses are the norm, silence can be incredibly powerful, suggesting that you are not easily shaken, that you have other priorities and interests. It is not about making the other repent or bring him back, but to show yourself that you are solid and centered without relying on external validation. While this silence does not change the behavior of others, it transforms yours, making you stronger, more balanced, and ready to face the future with elegance and serenity. Using rejection as a tool for personal growth is not about proving others wrong, but rather about proving yourself what you are capable of. Turning a no into motivation for your own development is the true power. If someone doubts their skills in a certain area, see it as an opportunity to improve. The goal is not to seek recognition, but to overcome yourself, learn more, practice with dedication, and reach a level of competence that you never imagined possible. Remember that it is not about showing your progress to skeptics, but quietly building your self-confidence and skills, letting your actions and results speak for themselves. If you don't consider yourself very creative, get involved in an artistic project. If you are not so committed, allow your actions to contradict this perception. This silent quest for self-improvement is not a battle against the vision that others have of you, but a journey towards personal excellence. By changing the way the world sees you, you also transform your own perception of yourself. The focus should be on proving yourself rather than changing others' opinion. The biggest victory in this journey is to realize that the most important validation is the one that comes from within. Seeking moments of joy after going through difficulties such as rejection can really illuminate our lives. Instead of letting yourself be discouraged, actively seek experiences that bring happiness. It can be as simple as exploring a new hobby or rediscovering a forgotten passion. These activities show that we are stronger than rejection. It is equally important to recognize the value of sharing moments with others during difficult times. Time spent with friends, participating in group projects, or even a dinner together are experiences that strengthen our bonds and remind us that we are part of a larger community. And why not try something totally new? Whenever a door closes, many others open up, offering opportunities to try an unfamiliar dish, visit a new neighborhood, or attend a class on an intriguing topic. Don't let rejection define you. Instead, each experience, whether new or familiar, contributes to the construction of a life rich in color and diversity. This is how we transform challenging moments into opportunities for learning and growth. During this video, we explore key points to convert rejection and indifference into opportunities for personal development and strengthening resilience. It's true that this is not always easy, but by listening carefully and applying these tips, you can notice a significant improvement in your life. These tools are especially powerful, especially for those who are more sensitive or feel emotions intensely, helping to face the challenges of life with more strength and wisdom. We understand that the application of these principles may raise challenging questions, so feel free to ask in the comments. Your participation is valuable. If you liked the video, don't forget to like it and sign up for more inspiring content. Thank you for watching. See you soon.